Hi, neighbors. Welcome to Season 3 of the Stoners Nextdoor with the king and queen of mayhem, Aaron and Mal. Remember to kickstart your weekend here every Friday with a curated critique of some of the craziest posts by your next-door neighbors from around the country.
This is Aaron.
And I'm Mal. We're back this week to talk about things going on in our neighborhoods.
I have one I could start with.
Okay.
Natalie reports that, sadly, her chlamydia has started to turn brown.
Oh, come on.
And she wants to know what she needs to do.
Shut up.
And someone, the response I said that I picked out was, clematis?
they grow.
Do you mean your clematis, right? Not your chlamydia. And someone answers helpfully, antibiotics?
That is so funny. You're right. It is
It's clematis.
No one else called it out. You caught that?
No. It was in the post.
Oh, that's so funny.
I kept reading it over and over going, that sounds like a plant name, but I can't remember which one.
I know. And it is hard, but it's so funny. Like her description could go for either.
It's never brown. Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm actually going to start off with a little next door war that I got into over the week. I mean, it's not really an out and out war, but it's just stupid people. Okay. So the original post was, anyone know why there are helicopters circling above Hidden Falls? Now, let me say it was Friday night, okay? Mm-hmm. So naturally, everybody's Friday night lights, which is typically home football games, and we always see helicopters, and someone always posts. So it's always Friday night lights, people, until this gal pops in. And she's deleted a bunch of her posts already because I called her out on them and she might have maybe had a change of mind. But her original post was, nope, not Friday Night Lights. It's a drug bust with a 9-year-old hostage.
What?
But it's like, what the hell? Like, let's do like Occam's razor here, people. We'll go with the more realistic answer, which would be Friday Night Lights. She says, she keeps going on getting into it. Like she's like really wanting to change the narrative, and she's damn excited about this story. And so people start responding. Michelle, and I won't use her last name. Michelle, who is your source? I have firsthand knowledge, and you are absolutely wrong. The helicopter, about the helicopter, it is for Friday Night Lights. My source is law enforcement. But there were a lot of people with similar messages. And then I chime in finally, and I'm like, Michelle, for the love of God, with the eye roll, the old, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you story. If this is such a clandestine drug bust with a 9-year-old hostage, I'm pretty sure your federal, all these under air quotes, federal source will be thrilled to see you putting this still under investigation on blast in Nextdoor. And then she says, I gave no more details than what are already public. Seriously, wow, you just want to argue. She says.
That segues perfectly into my next read off of Best of Nextdoor, which is someone posts, Nextdoor is trash. It's full of busybodies who just report comments and get people blocked because they're a bunch of babies. And Kristen replies, well, good morning.
Good.
Will says, when neighbors start talking, good things happen.
Okay, here's a fun misconnection. And this is, the title is, do you know her? She works at the IHOP restaurant. And here's the message. She is an excellent waitress. Waitress. So anybody reporting a good waitress to this gentleman, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. I mean, that's got to be code for something. I don't know, but
she's very good at waitressing.
She's a good waitressing. Yes, she's a good waitress.
That's who he wants.
I don't even think by the way, we don't call them waitresses. It's servers.
That's very brief. That's like this next one I have, which just says smoke. It's from the wildfires in Canada. And then the reply says, my drunken neighbors burn their trash every day on the side of their house, so I'd never noticed the difference.
So we have someone who is posting a picture of her cute kitties. Well, it's a cat and a dog, her cute pets, named Jack and Finn, and simply says, Jack and Finn say hi. And you have to see, I don't know which one is Jack and Finn, but the dog, the haircut is everything.
It's a mohawk.
It's total mohawk. And I didn't even...
poodle. I think it's a poodle.
I can't tell. I think it is. Poodle or a poodle mix. And it has it going all the way down his back. I just looked at that. I'm like, what the hell else is back there? And it's the back of the dog.
It's like a moback. It's a moback.
It is.
What we would call it.
And the comments are so funny. Like that poor cat left out from the cool haircut because the cat's just normal. And then, I'm sorry, but I was taught in church that dogs with mohawks do not go to heaven. Enjoy your time in hell, devil dog. I like that. That's good. That's really good. Cute. Can anyone tell who the pretty girl is with long black hair that drives an old beat-up Honda that stops at 7-Eleven on 82nd and Flavel early in the morning? That walks on old beat up wood crutches and is missing her left leg above her knee. Mm-hmm. And lets her stump stick out of her cut off pants. Leg on her jeans sometimes. And then sometimes she wears a dark nylon with a knot. And this, I don't understand this. On it where she tailors.
What?
I don't know what that means.
This reminds me of that
so
post
what is
where
he looking
someone
for?
found a leg on a bus.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. And I swear,
maybe it was her leg.
We need to start saving these so that we can do matches. We can put you guys together. I just know that. We can bring you together. And then he repeats the end of the nylon to her short stump. Okay, whatever. But doesn't say why he wants or she wants. It's like, just, do you know her? So just shout out if you know her, I guess.
Send us an email, thesnd@outlook.com. These were posted around town. A friend of mine took a picture of this in Seattle. So they were actually up in Seattle area. It was missing. And then there was a drawing of a bike and it says, drawn from memory, may not be to scale. My bike was stolen from my front lawn last week. It is a 1-speed bike with a skull flag.
Does it have like the banana seat?
Yep.
Or banana bars. Yeah.
And a lightning bolt on it.
Yes.
The lightning bolt and flag may have been removed. This bike was brand new from the store. No reward. I don't even want this bike back. I just made these flyers to tell you that I hate you, bike thief. I hope you ride my bike without a helmet and get hit by a monster truck. I hope my bike takes you straight to hell.
These are my favorites.
I hope my bike takes you straight to hell.
Oh my God. There's so many creative people out there.
Yeah. And someone responded, someone named Roger replied, this reminds me of the drummer wanted sign. And it says, drummers needed for loud synth band. Band name is Todd Cloud in all capital letters. The O's are zeros always. Copyright 2013.
Ooh, yes.
It says the rules are must have cool haircut, absolutely no long hair or Chelsea's.
Don't know what that is.
No, Chelsea haircuts and long hairs will be considered if and only if you can drum. Must have drums and must be loud.
This is like a 12-year-old. This has got to be a 12-year-old with some daddy issues.
If you want to be a drummer with us, you have to be loud and your hair has to be really good.
Hey, you know what? We could use Jack or Finn, the dog, and post that as an example. Okay, this is coming from Best of Nextdoor, and it's called Odd Behavior in the Alley. Hi all, this is an odd post. On multiple occasions, we've noticed a young man who seems to be stimulating himself on the cars. Oh, Okay. On the car, I'd rather have a piece of ham or cheese. In the alley behind 21st Road. While this could easily be written off as poor decision making, the gyrations have left scratches on our cars. What? Oh my God. Like, it's not near the gas tank, is he? If perhaps the parents are reading this, it may be time to talk about appropriate boundaries. Before the woke warriors attack, this is posted with the intention of getting ahead of bad outcomes for all parties. Oh my goodness. And so here are a few responses to this. First one is, and he's quoting her, while this could easily be written off as poor decision making. And then he says, could it really? It sort of starts off with poor decisions. Yeah. I mean,
is it a decision? Or?
I don't know. And then someone else says, me taking scratch car to shop. Here's his language. How did you get these big scratches all over your back fender? Me. Neighbor boy was masturbating all over our car, and those are zipper scratches. And then the guy at the shop scratches his head, tells me he won't be able to schedule my car after all. I swear, I mean, there are some so creative people. That's one thing I just love about all these little forums.
Hi, neighbors. I'm looking for help locating my Wilson blue golf bag with miscellaneous golf clubs I lost on Thursday. How does one lose a huge, heavy bag of expensive stuff, you might ask? Well, alcohol's the answer.
Yeah.
I did some backtracking and I can verify I decided to walk home according to my Google timeline. That's kind of scary in itself.
That's so good.
And left Bucky's Bar he left walking at 11:11. That's like the witching hour. Anyways,
it is.
With my bag in my back, verified by security camera.
Good.
So he saw the video.
Got knowledge.
Heading southbound on Palm Avenue, made a right on 20th, going westbound where I live. At some point, I put my bag down along the way, and I do not remember anything.
Probably to, get off on a car or something like that.
Needless to say, I won't be drinking for a long time. Please help. And thank you in advance.
Those are expensive clubs, I can tell you.
And Denise says, famous last words, I won't be drinking for a long time.
Yeah.
Myra says, this is just a Thursday blackout. Alicia says, even though I have never lost golf clubs while drinking, I can still 100% relate to this guy.
Yeah. Who can't? I mean, mine didn't involve golf clubs, but it did involve a golf course.
You've got some cold reads.
Yay, my faves. Okay. Shall I start by describing what I'm seeing?
Yes.
Okay. So it's just an SUV parked on just a side street. I can't tell. Is there something important in there? Because I can't see it.
Go ahead.
Okay, good. All right. So then the post is, good morning. I'm not sure if you live in the neighborhood, but I'm talking to the car people. I get it. I'm not sure if you live in the neighborhood, but I do appreciate you blasting music and having sex outside my window at 6 a.m. I yelled, screamed, flashed lights, and got the hose to chase these people away. My name is not Karen, but for next time, find an empty parking lot or go to the river.
Go to the river.
Well, seriously, I'm with you, girl. Okay. And then someone responds, Brad says, somebody got the hose all right. That's what the yelling, screaming, and flashing lights were all about. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. And then Alex gives her some very sound advice. You're supposed to just stand out there and watch him with a real creepy face. I like that. I don't think I could do that, but I love that.
Stand disapprovingly.
There are people out here that would do that. Okay. And then Valerie says 6 a.m. Congrats. I'm not sure who she's congratulating. And then this is good. Jay says, first off, I was horny. Second, being hosed down while shagging is my kink. So see you tomorrow. That's so good.
I'll be back tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow. That was a good one. Okay.
Right,
is this another one?
Another one. Yeah.
Okay. This is either a very large piece of foam or a mattress. It's like mattress size, but I think it's foam. Okay. So this is pictured, and it's in a, pretty nice neighborhood. And the post says, I'm really angry. Look at what someone decided to give us. Yes, some nice person decided to throw a box spring in our grass. Okay, that makes sense. I saw you throw it there, Mr. Middle-aged man in a white pickup truck. You may have heard me screaming at you. You suck. Okay, so there's some responses. And here. Oh, I love it. Another Gladys reference. Tom says, well, Gladys, you got the inside of my SUV all wet yesterday, spraying the hose on us. What do you expect? That is perfect. This is so not easy to do, to go back to. I love that. That's my fave. Okay. Yeah. And then John says, yeah, maybe he's returning the bed he caught you with his wife. That's good. And then Randall says, mattresses get tossed and recycled, but box springs eternal. Very clever. Very clever. This is definitely better than the people shagging in a car in front of your house. Have some compassion. A mattress is so much more comfortable for front yard spontaneous lovemaking. Oh my gosh. Put a sign on it that says for sale $50 and someone will steal it. It's so true. Yeah. It's so true. Oh my gosh. Boy. Yeah, that was good. Clever people.
So that's it for this week's edition. Since we last checked, we've grown from over 600 to more than 620 members on our Nextdoor group. And here's a shout out to the more new members of our group: Sean in Grant Park, Sergio in Mid-County, Shania in Park Rose, Shandy in Woodstock, and Shannon in West Portland Park.
And please give a neighborly welcome to Shannon in West Coley, Shannon in South Burlingame, Shara, in Centennial Park Lane, Sherry in Garden Home, and Sienna in downtown. And a special shout out to our new sound mixer, Adam Michael. Adam, you rock. See you guys next week.
And remember, no matter who you are or where you live, always be nice to the stoners next door, because you never know who they are and you never know what stories they have to tell.
The Stoners Next Door is a production of Aaron Douglas Enterprises, LLC.